Hi. How's it going? Can you hear the chanting? I want to buy a drum. Lately, I finished one of my books basically. I have to finish like my last chapter about my time here in Brazil. But I am pretty much done. It's crazy. I just read through it all and I made like little edits. But I am just really proud of what I wrote. And I love my life. And writing this book about my life thus far, it really just gives me such a clear picture of my relationship with God and how far I have come and how capable I am to do absolutely anything I want and how capable I am of experiencing anything that I dream of. There's so many of these moments in my life where I'm like, I've always wanted to do this. What's stopping me? And then I just go fucking do it. And then I just go do it. And it's like, oh my God. God is amazing. That's like the only takeaway, really. It's like, it's dope. It's really beautiful. It's so cute. Like, so many of my chapters, I'm like, I am full of gratitude. I am so grateful. Yes. I need to add that to my book because I read this book called, it was such a good book. Oh my God. This is sad because I don't remember what it was called. But it was, I literally tried to do like a whole book reflection and wanted to upload it to YouTube, but then it like got deleted, so it's fine. Life is whatever. No attachments, fuck it. Everything happens as it's supposed to. But I read this book called like the Hidden Messages in Water. It's by a Japanese author, I forgot his name. And he talks about how water is literally an alien that came to Earth and that it is conscious to the extent that when we can observe it and it responds to language. Crazy shit. I have been learning about, yes, I would say I've been learning about quantum physics and just in physics, but also in spirituality, there's this concept that humans, with our eyes, we only see like 1% of real reality. And that like that 99% is such a determinant of what we do see, like the little bit that we do get to see. So thinking about how water is conscious, but like how we are not, without like intention and awareness and desire to recognize the consciousness of water, like that's just something that you won't see. Like lately, I love you and I'm grateful for you. Whenever I drink water, I'm not perfect at it, but I try my best and it knows that. It knows that I love it. I just say how much I love and am grateful for it, and life is just so magical. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm in a space of in between where like I'm just not even about to recognize myself in like a month. Like I know I'm not. I'm going to the Amazon. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to go. And I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm like, what if I see an animal? What if mosquitoes bite me? It's like, I'll be fine. You know, desire, the longings of the heart, man, that's how you find your destiny. Just fucking, you gotta be in tune with yourself, with what you want. Life is too short. It is too short to be waiting for niggas to tell you what you should want. You gotta figure that shit out right now. I'm talking to myself here too. Like, it's an ongoing, like, revelation, because I just kind of be wanting shit, and then, like, I do it and I get it for myself, and then I'm like, okay, now what? Lately, I'm like, I just want to feel so stable. I don't know if stable is the word that I'm looking for. I just want to feel so, like, safe in my ignorance. Ooh, that is so eloquently put. When I was writing my book, I realized I was literally afraid of being ignorant, and like I would just project that onto other people. Let me think of an example of what I mean by fear of my own ignorance. Okay, so I used to have like social anxiety. I don't even like putting words on myself, which is why writing a book is so fun, because I'm like, oh, I kind of need to use this strong language because these are strong, intense things that I'm trying to convey. Nevertheless, I digress. I would say I used to feel social anxiety, and a large reason why I would is because I felt like there was a right thing to say and that I didn't know what it was. So, like, when I was, like, fucking 10 years old in school and, like, a cute boy would talk to me, I would be like, oh my gosh, I think he's so cute. Like, what do I say? What do I say? I don't know what to say. I'm going to say the wrong thing. I was afraid that I was ignorant of the script, and therefore, like, that ignorance was detrimental in determining, like, the outcome. Like, oh, I can never get my desires because I don't know. And, man, like, I've just been so grounding to how false the scripts are. And I was just talking about this with a friend yesterday about, like, gender dynamics and love and relationships, and, like, there are such, like, scripts that we're told we're supposed to follow. Okay, if you're a boy and a girl, the guy pays. The girl is supposed to be like a little mouse, and like you gotta play, but you gotta give your body, but you gotta act like you don't want to, and it's just all weird. But these scripts aren't real, and like the more I walk into there is no script to know, I feel so free. And it's like, when I really ground to the fact that there is nothing that I need to know in order to get what I want, things just are, that's how I get exactly what I want. I feel like I've been thinking about like school too, and like in America there's a very traditional way of going about school, and I just said fuck that shit. And a part of me is like, man, when I get back, like, niggas are gonna be talking to me and pressing me, and I'm like, y'all niggas know the script because you watch TV. Y'all didn't even follow the script. Like, what? And then the niggas that do follow the script, they're never fucking happy. They never really sat with themselves and, like, contemplated, what do I want out of life? Man, don't listen to niggas. Like, nobody really knows what the fuck is going on. But all you need to know is that you ask God and you will receive. And alhamdulillah, like, I am just filled with so much gratitude because I am just so learning to soften into receiving, and everything is perfect. And even like, I'm really like constructing this world, and it's like intimidating me because this is what my other book is about, the book that I really came here to write, and it's kind of been like making me feel intense. It's been making me feel scared and makes me want to practice my old toxic coping mechanisms of avoidance and suppressing my expression because I'm like, I don't know, I don't have the answers. But it's like, the truth is that there are no answers. Everything already is. Everything already perfect. It's just a matter of seeing past the illusions of right now. Because, as said, the visual world, the things that we can perceive with our eyes, is a tiny fraction of what really is. Everything already truly is. And I'm just trying to ground to God's essence. And I just want to live in a world where that is normal. Not the dogma, not the rituals. Like, yes, rituals are great, but not if we're disconnecting the ritual from God. Like, this is the world that I'm creating. And it feels like so complicated and so intense, but like, it already is. And I'm just trying to ground to that. I would say I haven't really reflected in a minute. I think the last few weeks I've been watching TV more. I was kind of like not watching TV at all. I was like on YouTube, and that was like my only source of connecting to the outside world, which was cool because I wonder if I'm recording still. I am, I think. It was cool because I don't know if I'm ready to go back to America, man. I mean, I am, because I know I'm going to. I know I'm ready. I just feel like I've grown so much in these past 3 months, bruh, where like I wrote about this. I took a hike in Italy to a mountaintop, and it was reminding me of a book that I read that talked about Jesus going to the mount. I think it was in the Kabbalah, and they talk about how prophets go to the mountaintops. And the point of ascending to the mountaintops isn't to stay there and be ascended. The point is to descend once more on this new frequency and affect those around you. So I'm ready. I'm really ready. And this is what I mean. Like, I have a little less than I have like almost I have like less than a month, 3.5 weeks or so, which is so crazy. Life is so crazy. God is so amazing. I have less than a month, and I just know I'm not going to recognize myself after this month. I know that when I return to my family, they're not going to recognize me. And I just really release all the hard feelings, all the anger, people that hurt me. It's really okay. Like, I let you. Because the real truth, I don't know, bro. Because which I'm just still debating in my mind, but I feel like my friend affirmed me, so maybe I just need to write about it more in depth. But me and my friend were talking about the R word. I don't know how YouTube works. I don't make money from this right now, so I don't know what I can or can't say. But anyway, we were talking about the R word and my experience with this violence. And I was like, yeah, like I had a friend that experienced this, and like I just witnessed how it really just affected her, and I didn't feel like it affected me in the same way, so it felt wrong to use that word to describe my experience. There was a reason why I brought this up. Oh, I'm like, it's low-key. It's not even like triggering. Like, it's fine. Like, I'm literally fine. And I really feel like I have healed from this. But I feel like healing is also a lifetime event. And like, true healing is only like conquered in death. When my aunt died, I went to someone else's funeral the week before, and the preacher's message just resonated with me so much. The woman that died, she had cancer, and they were like, even though she's passed, thank God she is healed. And that just like, oh, it really warmed my heart. So I feel like on a lot of levels, I've healed and moved past this instant of violence, and at the same time, it doesn't make me uncomfortable to be like, oh, I experienced R word. I actually love that I can't say it, because it's like, it's so much easier to just be like, oh yeah, R word. I'm just a human, okay? But at the same time, and I really hope, I really want my friend to read my book before I publish it, because I'm like, do you get what I'm saying? Because I want to focus on the spiritual principles and like focus on the fact that I am an alchemist. Like, I took this pain and I transmuted it. I didn't like, of course it took me a long time to feel it and to like let myself feel the emotions of pain that like I was trying to suppress for so long after that situation. But once I did, I really took that pain and turned it into something beautiful. And I think even writing it in a book is just healing, because too many women deal with this, and we're not alone. And that's kind of what my friend was saying. She's like, yeah, bro, you just gotta fucking say that shit with your chest, because too many of us are experiencing this, and it's not okay. It's not okay. We talk about it like it's so normal. This should not be normal. And that's really the world that I'm trying to create, where like this violence, this bullshit isn't fucking normal. So